Hello, everyone. Welcome to the One Conscious Love Network. I'm here with Kate. Kate and I met on Facebook. You know, people always say social media is terrible, but I always find really beautiful people on Facebook, and Kate is one of them. So, Kate, please go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everyone how is it that you shed your light in the world?
Okay, thank you. Hi, Melanie, and thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it. I reached out to you. I think that I don't know who of us started the conversation, but I think I saw you and I went, I just was, attracted, like you say, I mean, it doesn't matter where you are, you're going to meet what you expect. I
Mm.
think most often, of course, you'll have some glitches in the armor there, so who knows sometimes. I've had
Totally.
some pretty bad dates in my life, so I don't know. I married well, so it's all good.
That's good.
So my name is Kate Unger, and oh, it's like, what do I share about myself? I'm actually a nomadic entrepreneur and recently just started working with a new health and wellness company from Mexico. And I have been more than delighted with what it is that I'm finding in this space. I have been in the healing space for many years. I was a shiatsu therapist for 25 years.
Mm.
And before that, I started studying nutrition when I was about 19, but that was only like 10 years ago. So, it's not that long. And, and I started studying nutrition and supplementation just out of just I, passion showed up, I thought, but it didn't. It was actually triggered by my mother taking me to a homeopath when I was 16 years old.
Mm.
And I had some pretty rapid healing from the treatment that I had with him. So it ignited a passion for me for health and wellness, and I've always been a thinker outside the box. I never just receive information as truth. I ponder, I ask questions and
Mm.
dig. And I'm highly intuitive and love being in the wellness space and kind of retired out of it for a period of time. And now I'm back full force and I am back in a space of learning and elevating my education and just really so excited to be back in the journey of next level health because we really need it. We need it more than ever in this time in the world. And I am also a vocalist, so that's my other way of shining my light in the world. And I sing jazz. It's my favorite form of music, easy listening. And I really feel the love of God move through me as I am performing. And that's what fills me. The audience doesn't. So it's for the audience, not for me. And
Yes.
and that was something that I learned along my journey of getting through stage fright and coming to the other side and then becoming a professional vocalist and sitting at the end of a bar with a glass of wine by myself at the end of the night going, this isn't really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, speaking of love, so yeah.
That's beautiful. You're going to have to share some of your songs with us. I really am curious. Funny, I actually have met someone that does a similar work with jazz in on the Sunshine Coast here in BC. Her name
Okay.
is Deanna Knight. So I'll make sure to connect the both of you because
Oh, that would be cool.
you have
Yes.
a beautiful message in common. That's wonderful.
Are you in Vancouver or are you on the island? You're in
I'm in
Vancouver, right?
Vancouver.
Yeah. I lived there for 11 years.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. Brings back souvenir memories for you.
Yeah, it does. That was the 90s. That was a nice time to be there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell us more about how you work with individuals. Do you work online or in person? How does it work?
I do both. I'm actually working with a health scanner, which doesn't work online at this particular point in time. Who knows
Mm.
what's going to come up next? But what it does is it touches 45 points in the body and it literally tells you what is going on. So
Mm.
there isn't any guessing. It comes out with a 120-page report, and what I really like it so much is that it It has a comprehensive report at the end of it that tells you, gives you lifestyle change suggestions as well as supplemental suggestions. And
Mm,
the nutrition that I'm using is targeted nutrition. And it's all herbal based. It's herbal, adaptogenic, it's natural, like truly natural. And I have heard so many miracles already. I'm super excited. I have never felt the way that I do now about a line of product that I'm using.
mm,
I can speak in such confidence because there's this real knowingness
mm.
internally. And I mean, I've already experienced lots of lovely things since I started using it. And so the company is expanding rapidly and it's really being driven by, it was created by a naturopath that's also a clinical nutritionist and a herbologist, and both of his parents died by the time he was 16 years old.
Wow.
So he has quite an incredible, by preventable things, which
Mm,
I believe and always have been. The body's the miracle. And if you give it the right tools, it's amazing what can happen. And
for
everything's body, mind, and spirit. So we need to heal holistically. You know,
Yes,
we could be doing everything right in one area, but if our belief system is messed up, it's going to have a
mm,
really negative impact on us.
totally.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly right.
So if I'm working long distance, which is really great, I can do that as well. I do it by questions and symptoms, and
Mm-hmm.
I have a system that I actually input that information into, and it will give me feedback as to what's the best for that person. And
Nice.
it's so beautifully simple and complex at the same time. Um, and if someone, like for example, I don't live in Vancouver, I'm in Canada right now visiting, I could actually hook you up with someone in Canada and you could experience it.
Oh, cool. So for anyone that's watching that's not in your geographical area, they can still do it. That's
Yeah,
wonderful. I love
yeah.
that. It sounds like it works with the biofield, which is
Yeah,
always
it's
fascinating.
biofeedback. Yeah, it's definitely biofeedback, quantum resonance.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
beautiful. I love it. I love it.
yeah.
What led you down this path? Did it just fall on your lap, or was it something you were seeking out for yourself?
Everything is timing, isn't it?
Mm, totally.
Yeah, I've always been natural and really do not want to go down the road of Western medicine. And so I'm always seeking and always have been. And I was actually approached by a friend of mine that offered me a health scan. And I said, "Oh, can
Mm,
it test my hormones?" Because I've
hmm.
been working on that area. I've been working on that area of my body for the last year. And I want to see whether, like, I feel the difference of what I'm doing, but I'd like
Right.
to see proof.
Yeah.
Right. And so she said, yeah. And so I went to her office and she scanned me and sure enough, my female hormones are all in balance and that was really great. And then I looked at the rest of my scan and went, oh, I have some work to do. And so she actually had some product there and she said, you can return it to me. And I said, sure, I'll start on it right away because this is some things that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
And I watched my liver go from yellow zone to green zone, which is like healthy zone, within less than 3 weeks.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You must
And with the
feel,
fact that you can see,
right?
right? Because so many people supplement, so many people are doing things, but they don't know, is it really working?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
can
Well,
now actually see it. If all you want to do is check, you can do
yeah.
that, right? So can hook you up with someone that can give you a scan and you can have an affirmation, or you can say, hey, there's some things I need to work on.
Yeah. I mean, North America has the most expensive urine in the world, right?
That's so true.
So instead
Medication
of
and
that,
supplementation.
yeah, instead of that, you can make sure you're on the right path.
Absolutely.
I love it, Kate. I love it. I always ask everyone, what is one conscious love to you?
Oh. The word conscious stands first because it's what we can bring to our consciousness we can become more aware of.
Mhm.
And recognizing more and more that we are all one. We all have darkness, we all have light. If we're fighting against darkness, we're actually leaning more into that realm, right? So it's whatever we're focusing on grows. So whether that is, so having, first of all, the consciousness of us being all one, because if we go back in history, there was a time when there was that sense of unification. And right now we're in a great state of division.
Yeah.
And if you, I've got a couple of sort of tips that I like to add into my job is to focus on my relationship with God and the growth of the light that I carry in the world so that I can impact in a positive way. And if I'm listening to any information that causes division in any way, I know that it's coming from the darkness because I don't know about you, but I've seen there's craziness going on in the world, how people are
Yeah.
showing up. There's
Yeah.
so much rage that they're filled with, and it's like if you're feeling rage, you're focused on the wrong thing.
Mhm.
You're focusing on the wrong. It's that where you're focusing that energy, that's not the enemy. And what we resist persists, and all we're doing is I see it like the movies have always portrayed it, and it is what does the monster feed on?
Yeah.
Fear and anger. And so when we're focused in on that, we're just creating division, and united we stand, divided we fall. And it is a precious, precious time that we live in. We were born for this time. And it's all of our responsibility to bring more love and more light into the world. And as we do that, we will see the unity. We will feel the unity and we will experience the unity.
That's beautiful, Kate. Thank you so much. Anything else
Welcome.
you want to share with everyone watching?
Oh, I always like to end videos that I do with, remember this, you are a miracle.
That's beautiful. I I love it. Thank you so much for being here. It's such a pleasure to get to know you better. I look forward to having you again on the One Conscious Love Network. And
And
thank you,
thank you,
everyone,
Melanie.
for watching. Oh, my pleasure.
Very nice to meet you.
Same, yes. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.